All right, have and have not fans. Now, this was an interesting discussion I had with a fellow fan on Instagram a couple days ago, and it's really about the question, does Benny know Candace more than anyone? And it really stems from the fact that if you look at their relationship going from like season one, and just to, the brief, I guess you could say, fork in the road here, I love the fact that the Back to the Start marathon has been airing the past couple Tuesdays because it's really reigniting the flame for the haves and have nots, at least for not just the newer fans of the series who came in, season 3, 4, or 5, but also people who have been watching since season one, but to be honest, have forgotten how good the show was when it first started out. And it's really, I guess you could say, starting new conversations about things that, you know, really didn't get discussed back in the day, like talking about really because we didn't have a season 5 to compare season 1 to back when it first came out in 2013. So over 5 years later, here we are comparing the show from when it started to where we are now, and it's really leading to some good conversations on social media. So with that being said, I think that Benny does know Candace better than anyone else, but let's just put it this way. Candace only lets people know her if she allows it. And many might argue, well, Jeremy Charles knows Candace more than anyone else. It's like he knows everything about her. There's a difference between knowing about someone and knowing someone. Just because you know somebody's shoe size, hair color, where they work. Honestly, that's a bit stalkerish, but you know what I mean. There's a difference between knowing details and then fundamental values, feelings, and things like that of a person. So even though, here's a better way to look at it, even though Charles has Candace's stats, he really doesn't know what makes her the person she is. Like, yes, he pretty much has been able to hit every nail on the head in terms of why she does things the way she does. And really, that's what catches Candace off guard, because in a way, it's like an invasion of privacy. That's not to say she hasn't done the same thing to multiple people in order to con them, but it's like, hey, Charles, you just went on the internet and got the cheat codes to my video game. You didn't work to get to know me as a person. You just found everything without my consent. So in a way, it's like you stole the growth we could have as a couple. It's like that's the purpose of getting to know someone, to see if you two click, to learn their quirks, their likes, their dislikes, and you grow together as people, both learning and getting information. And what's really pissing Candace off about Charles is the fact that, he said, hey, I can be open with you and give you information, but it's like, well, I can't confirm it because I'm only going off of what you're allowing me to see, whereas you've seen everything from me. And that's actually a pretty fair, argument there as to why she doesn't really feel him. I mean, obviously she is with him now, but I'm talking about leading up to what we saw in the finale, Exhausted. With Benny, it's just the fact that he's truly naive, and I feel like, unlike most characters, Benny does see the best in Candace, but his naive nature and trusting nature is what really gets the better of him, considering the fact that she's lied to him on multiple occasions ever since season 1, about the whole getting the money in time for the house to not be foreclosed on. At the 11th hour, she got the money, but up until that point, it's pretty much, oh, I'll pay you back next week or something like that. And of course, what really made Benny look really stupid is when he trusted her about the whole thing in regards to I'll give you half of the, millions of dollars in the bank right now, when a couple seasons ago, her actions led to him losing the house and the tow company. So really, I don't know what to think about that. It's just really stupid. But I do feel like, as her sibling, he definitely does love her. Hannah does love her daughter as well, but I'm not really getting into that argument about, Hannah being hypocritical and whatnot, because if anything, Hannah has done, she's on multiple occasions, she's said to her daughter she loves her. She's asked for forgiveness. So really, I'm just done. And a lot of people are feeling the same way, especially after Candace sent that thug after her, not to mention threatening to do it again. And I feel like Benny does know Candace more than anyone else, because what really cemented that fact was when she finally told him the whole truth and nothing but the truth, in regards to, okay, we're losing the house in the tow company. Let me tell you what, she pretty much gave the Cliff Notes version of season 1 up until that point in the series. So even Benny didn't believe her at that point. But to be honest, she's lied to him enough, so I can see why he'd be skeptical. But in any case, I think that Benny does know Candace more than anyone else. But the problem with that is the fact that she is as quick to tell a lie to him as also to be sincere to him. And hopefully in the upcoming season, they'll be able to change that. But yeah, Candace really only lets people know her as much as she wants them to, because the first man aside from Benny that she truly opened up to was Oscar, and we saw how that turned out. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts on this subject, and I'll talk to you soon. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, as well as leaving your thoughts in the comment section below so we can keep the conversation going. On the left hand side of the screen, you should see a picture of Jeffrey Harrington. You can click on him in order to subscribe, but also hit the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content. Also, you should see some videos appearing on the screen as well that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy if you enjoyed the one you just saw. But also, be sure to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all my social media will be in the description below. And in order to help this channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to need your help. So make sure to share this video as well as the channel around with all of your friends on your own social media. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.